This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I feel good. I'm just happy to be out there with the team again. I mean, I enjoy it. Coming from Miami, it's pretty humid, it's hot, and it's a good change of scenery for us as a team. So it's cool.
I guess obviously you weren't able to practice, but what was the kind of keep it up to date with the team and everything? Were you in practices? I know that you were getting to play on the sideline.
Yeah, I was in practice. Well, not necessarily at practices, but within in the meetings with the quarterbacks. Just kind of trying to help the quarterbacks out. Although I wasn't playing with the game plan and whatnot, so being on the sideline, that's not something I take lightly as well, because when I'm in, I want the next guy or whoever it is on the sideline, kind of helping me out too. Yeah, well, I don't think it's 100% pretty, but I'm just 100% ready to get back out on the field. So that's that.
The team have obviously had a bit of a difficult start to the season. Do you feel as though you're in a good spot to come in and turn the season around? Or do you feel any added pressure given the 1-4?
Yeah, I don't think it necessarily takes one person to change the outcome of a game. The way I kind of look at it is we all 11 have to go out there and do our jobs individually, but collectively, if that makes sense, in order for the play to be successful. And we got to string all of those good plays and keep stringing them together, I think, in order for us to be successful. So. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. One of the differences that I see, is I'm not in there calling the play. I know what the play is, and I'm just looking at the defense. What's going to happen. What's not going to happen. Watching film. But it's a total different ball game, when you're on the sideline than when you're in the game. In the game, you got to manage where everyone goes. You got to put people in the right spots. And then, aside from that, you got to go out there and execute. So it's a little tougher. Yeah, I've never had the time to think about any of these things. But his success, has been really good for him. I've been, very blessed to have some success in my life as well. But I know they're hungry for a win, as a team, and for us as a team, we're hungry for a win as well. So.
A lot of targets and a lot of receptions they haven't necessarily had so far this season. How important is it for you to get those two guys especially on the ball and making big plays?
Yeah, I think it's important to get all our playmakers a chance in these games early in the game, so that we can build off of that momentum with them. I think the thing that we haven't done a good job with is doing that, and that's, I think, come into this game, that's kind of what we want to do. We want to start off strong and finish strong. Yeah, it's a little tough, in the NFL. But Max in our division, so it's a little tough with that too. But I would say just in general, keeping in touch with other guys that we've got to play with, at Alabama, we do keep in contact.
So when the picture obviously announced that you were going to come over to London, what were your first thoughts?
Well, this is my first time out of the country, so it's awesome. It's different, back in Hawaii, and back in Miami. You're driving on the right side of the road. Over here, you're driving on the left side of the road, and the drivers are on the right side. So it's different, Everything's just different.
Earlier on, we asked Brian about the actual experience of being over here in these games, because it's more of a celebration. It's a different type of atmosphere. Is there anything you've done to prepare for this game?
Well, I guess I would say I prepare the same way I'd prepare, if we were back in the United States. It's another game. We do understand that the atmosphere is a little different, but I heard it's a really nice stadium, so I'm excited to play in it.
Do you expect to wear a flak jacket? Have you experimented with different things this week?
Sorry, what did you say?
A flak jacket. Are you expecting to wear one, and have you experimented with different ones this week?
Yeah, I've had protection. I've had a rib cage protector, when the incident had happened, but we've made some adjustments to, what I'm going to wear and whatnot. So, yeah.
Tua, because Lawrence is a quarterback who's having sort of a rough time with it, what advice would you give to him?
Yeah, honestly, I tell him to continue to work hard. Keep your head down. It's not easy to win in this league, in the NFL. So, when you do have a win, you cherish it. You remember what that felt like. And for me, after my first win, I kind of, went back on the things that kind of helped me, I guess, prepare myself, to try to get a win. So as far as preparation, I tell them continue to do the same thing, and if that's not working, then change it up and find something that works for her.
What does this offense need that you hope to bring to it?
Well, I don't think it's necessarily just me. Like I said, it takes all of us, out there on the football field. I got to do my job, and everyone else has to do their job on the field.
I've been in all the London games, the Miami Dolphins, and well, it's the only one they won against the Oakland Raiders, but they were there. This year I'm going to see them win because I've always seen them lost.
Well, that's the plan. We're trying to win. We're trying to win.
Two final questions.
For the neutrals, who obviously support different teams and obviously there for the celebration of the game, why should they support your team?
Well, I think, that's a good question. I think it's really up to them. We play this game, because it helps take care of our families back home. But, it's been a childhood dream for a lot of us to be in the spot and position that we're in. It'd be good to hear, the fans, whether they're for us or against us. We're going to go out there and continue to play the same game we've always been playing since we were little.
Tua, considering the records of the two teams, does this feel like one that you guys really need to have to set you up for a push towards the playoffs at the end of the season?
Yeah, like I said, it's hard to get a win in the NFL. So, we try to prepare as if, we're going to win every time. And
This is the Big O Show.